Let's talk about how you can use the mobile app to view client performance history, log results for clients, and view the daily workout leaderboard. To start, all you have to do is open the app, go to the workout tab, and make sure you're in coach view. As long as you're in coach view, you will see the option to click this results button here, and this is actually going to take you to a class list. So today I'm going to be looking at my athletes for my 5:30 a.m. class, their back squat performance history, and this is going to help me guide them towards their 75% of their 1 rep max, which is what we're going to be working up towards today. So here you can see my 5:30 a.m. class. I have a good number of athletes already signed in, and I've got a good number of people with performance history. So if I click this little graph here, I can go into a specific client's performance results. This is going to be their performance history for this lift, and I'm going to be able to see their relevant heaviest lifts, my 1 rep max percentages, and progress over time. If I need to scroll back in time and view prior lifts and notes, that sort of thing, I can scroll down to the bottom to see all my results. Being able to see performance history per individual client can be very helpful if you're trying to help a specific client figure out what they should do. However, when working with a large class, my favorite way to use this is going to be the percentage slider. So this allows me to drag this bar to the left and right to increase or decrease the percentage of 1 rep max that is being used to calculate this number here on the right. So by sliding this to 75%, I now have a list of almost every single person in my class and what weight they should be using today for back squat. So David should be using about 225 to 230 pounds. Sarah is going to be using 172 pounds, and I can help guide a large number of athletes very quickly with a single view. Once I am done viewing this, I can click exit, and then I'll again have the option to add results for them. So I can click this little add button here. And in today's workout, we're going to be doing 5 sets of 3 reps, and I'm going to be able to help my athlete put in a different weight if they use a different weight for each of these 5 sets. And so they can put how they built up in weight up to that 75%, or they could put that they use the same weight across all 5 sets. And then once I enter those results, I'll just click save. Clients can also do this themselves from their Wodify app, so you can help show them if it's their first time or you're trying to get them used to the habit of tracking their performance. And another cool thing is you can also attach images or videos. So let's say you happen to snag a video of a client doing a 1 rep max, they successfully got that lift, and you want to upload it against their performance results. You can go ahead and click that attach image button right here and upload that. You can also add any notes. So maybe an athlete is working through some mobility issues and needed to do their back squat with a bit of a assisted heel lift. I can add that note here as well. When logging results for workouts, it is going to be a very similar process, just with different measurements. So you're going to go ahead and click on the results button again and click the plus button. And then in this case, I would add the time that this workout took and whether the athlete did it as scaled or RX as prescribed. If the athlete did scale and wants to note some specifics about what they changed or how they scaled, they can add those, or you can help them add those in the notes here. If you want to see the leaderboard, there are 2 options for viewing that. You can either click this leaderboard button, or if you go to the top of the day you want to look at, you can click view leaderboard. I love the leaderboard in Wodify. This is actually my mom's gym, CrossFit Plant City. They have a really great community and they're all very engaged with each other. And I love seeing how they all comment on each other's results and hype each other up, or talk about how terrible the workout was. And so you can see here, this is today's leaderboard, and it is broken up by the specific either lift or workout. And so here there was a strength portion and then a workout, and you can see you're able to like each other's results. You as a coach can go in and encourage your athletes by liking their results. You can also comment on each other's results. So here there's some funny conversation happening and some good emojis. And then as you can see here, On Oscar's result, he added a note, which is just that dizzy emoji, and it just turns a simple thing like logging your performance into a really cool way to bring your community together. Ashley here works out at that early 5 a.m. class, and she's leaving a note for people coming later in the day saying, hey, if you're an average RXer, try beating this time, which I think is really fun to try and have conversations across different class times and again, foster that sense of community.